It's what any of us, young or old, might call a perfect summer day. Mostly sunny, 75 degrees with a keep cool breeze, and in every neighborhood, city parks filled with questions. Is it still a swing if it's not swung? Does grass grow in the cracks between many moving feet? Where are all the kids?
Today, I don't know. They might be still at the swimming pool. Maybe not today so much, but why there's nobody here, I'm not sure.
For the sake of social experiment, I picked a sunshiny day with low humidity and no bugs during summer vacation, and in the fattest 4 hours of a lovely afternoon, from 1:30 to 5:30 p.m., I visited 20 of Eau Claire's parks, at each of them counting the number of children present or absent.
I don't know why there's nobody out there now, but there's always kids. Well, the hockey in the winter, and then we've got soccer and softball. The basketball court was a big improvement. I know the kids play on the swing sets and stuff, so it surprises me. I mean, I've lived in this house for 36 years, and there's almost always somebody in the parks.
At Sam Davy, there's a hole in the sky where a basketball once filled a hoop. At Kessler Field, crickets, not kids. The ball game here was canceled due to sun. Do kids even play baseball anymore? Do children play outside anymore?
We were in town for the day and it ended up being really nice, so we decided to come here. We have to work to get some of our friends to want to bring their kids outside. We live out in the country, and so our child is outside all the time. We've got a creek in the winter, we have an ice rink. A lot of his friends tend to just play video games and are inside a lot, and so when they're with us, we try to keep them outside, and they love it.
At Longfellow, I found 2 boys and a football. Finally.
This is my first time coming here.
And I go here like every day. I play either football or play with my cousins and brothers over there on the playground. I was down here earlier today, and I was playing a game of football with some of my other friends. And 2 days ago, we were playing a football game of 7-on-7.
That still happens.
Yeah.
To get all the facts on what's happening out here, I'd have to go in there, where the video gaming lives.
There's a lot more electronics, there's a lot more to do nowadays in Eau Claire than it was, 25, 30 years ago when I was a kid. Our parents kicked us out. They said, you're not going to be in the house all day, you're going to be finding something to do.
40 years ago, that was probably the only thing to do was go outside. I know as a kid, we had 3 TV channels. That was about it. Maybe a book or 2 on the shelf, but we played outside nonstop.
Whether parent or child, someone has to physically push the play button.
We were just hanging out in the driveway and Mallory wanted to go to the park, so we just rode our bikes over to the park. I'm pretty old school and not really a fan of electronic devices. I'd like to keep them away from them as long as possible.
To us, it's more important to be out experiencing the world than staring at your phone or iPad all day long.
Ultimately, it's children who will choose between a fistful of flashing lights or fresh air.
From when they were infants, all of their toys have lights and sounds and interact with them, and they don't go outside as much. And when we were kids, we were sent outside and told to come home when it got dark. Well, I can't say if it's better or worse. It's different. It's what their reality is. I think as parents, you have to try harder to get your kids outside so that they know what to do and how to entertain themselves when they are outside. It's just what their world is. So we have to work to balance that with non-electronic time.
Yep, even my brother, he's on it right now.
What's he missing?
A good day outside.
Time to tally the totals. 20 well-kept parks primed and ready for action, 24 children in a city of 65,000. That's 1.2 kids per playground. You can't push the roundabout and ride it with 1.2 kids. You can't play catch with 1.2 kids. You can't play with 0.2 kids.
You probably picked a pretty bad day to be looking at all the parks.
Mostly sunny, 75 degrees with a keep cool breeze. Next stop, the mall. Steve Betchkel, CVC TV.